From 5 News, I'm Meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. The heat that we've had this weekend, that's going to continue over the next couple of days. We'll have heat index values anywhere from those upper 90s into the low triple digits. I don't think we'll have any more of those heat advisories until we get closer towards Tuesday, Wednesday, when we could see some of those heat index values getting closer towards that 105 to 110 mark. We'll be keeping you updated over the next couple of days. Those real temperatures, of course, only going to be into those 90s. The humidity playing a big factor over the next couple of days. As this heat dome continues to sit over the central United States, we're also going to hang on to the chances of seeing a few pop-up showers. Most everybody is going to stay dry, but we can't rule out a quick shower to start to develop and start to move through very quickly before it dissipates just as fast. Labor Day weekend is next weekend, and boy, it's a complicated forecast right now. We're definitely going to get cooler air, but if you've been watching us for a long time, you know what usually accompanies cooler air, right? It's those higher rain chances. That cold front's going to come in sometime in between Thursday and Friday of this upcoming work week, and that's going to result in much cooler air heading into Labor Day weekend. But of course, Thursday, we have Arkansas football in Little Rock. Friday, we have high school football all across 5 country, and then we head into the holiday weekend. So while the cooler air is nice, right now, I got to tell you, the forecast looks pretty wet right now. Of course, we'll be looking over the latest models every day pretty much until we get closer towards the end of the week to see if we can dry out just a bit. At least the latest model showing that we could see several rounds of rain by the time we get late into the week, into next weekend. Here's a look at those heat alerts for today. Nothing issued for tomorrow right now. Just Sequoia County, eastern Oklahoma has that heat alert until 9 p.m. this evening. Heat index values back up into those triple digits today. Waking up tomorrow morning as you head out the door, temperatures into those low to mid 70s. You're already going to start to feel that mugginess outside. Here's a look at that bus stop forecast. Temperatures dropping off the kids at the bus stop tomorrow morning. Waking up, we're going to be seeing those 70s. By the time we head out to recess, somewhere between those upper 80s, low 90s. Of course, the heat index already going to make it feel like we're in those upper 90s. As we're heading home, that peak heating hour temperature is going to be into the mid to upper 90s. Heat index values well into the triple digits some places. Mainly across the river valley, we'll have the best chance of seeing us right around that century mark. Across northwest Arkansas, more than likely see those heat index values in the upper 90s, right around 99, 100 for tomorrow afternoon. Daytime highs tomorrow reaching up into those low to mid 90s. Once again, getting a little bit warmer to start off the week. 94 in Hinesville, 95 in Decatur, 95 in Pea Ridge, 95 in Bentonville, 94 in Tawnytown, 92 in West Fork and in Lincoln. Across the river valley, reaching up into those mid to upper 90s tomorrow. I think we see more of those upper 90s than those mid 90s. 97 in Hackett, 97 in Greenwood, 97 in Spiro and in Poto, 96 in Van Buren, 94 in Mulberry, 92 in Cass, 95 in Hartman, 95 in Clarksville, 94 in Scranton, 96 out across eastern Oklahoma in Sallisaw for tomorrow. Of course, here's those heat index values during that peak heating hour. The dew point value is not too bad for our Monday. That's why we don't have any of those heat alerts right now. It's still going to feel like a hot and muggy summer day, but overall, those heat index values pretty close to the actual temperature. We're going to see some of those heat index values feeling like we're in the triple digits across the river valley for tomorrow, northwest Arkansas. I think we end up staying pretty close to our actual temperatures, maybe only feeling a couple degrees warmer. That trend's going to continue over the next couple of days. We're going to see those heat index values pretty close to the actual temperatures, if not a little bit higher. By the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, see those heat index values anywhere from 100 up to 105, and then some changes are coming into the forecast. Cooler air is filtering in, but also more of those rain chances. That comes by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, and into Labor Day weekend, of course, this time next weekend. So here's a look at our temperature trend. Here's that heat dome that's reaching all the way up from Texas, all the way up to the Canadian border. We have those heat alerts just over to our west is where those heat alerts are majority are. But we're going to be seeing some cooler air filtering in. That heat dome starts to shift off towards the east, and we're going to see temperatures start to drop down ever so slightly. That's because we're going to be starting to see some cooler air filtering down from Canada. Of course, that's going to bring higher rain chances. And unfortunately, right now, it looks like it's going to majorly impact, potentially, again, this is going to change over the next couple of days, But right now it looks like Friday for high school football, we could have several games dodging some showers. Of course, we're still several days out from Friday, but the models over the past couple of days have continuously shown us, hey, Friday is when that highest rain chance comes in. Of course, you guys know these things change a lot. I think our best chance right now is somewhere Friday around the midday going into the early evening. If we start seeing trends of a different timeline, we'll definitely update you. But that's going to be what we're focusing on over the next several days because, of course, we've got football at War Memorial Stadium Thursday night. Right now, that looks okay for Arkansas football. Friday, high school football, that's what we're really focusing on. And then Labor Day weekend still could have some of those showers as well. Of course, the showers, while that may interrupt some things, definitely when we're dry outside, it's going to feel a whole lot more comfortable. That heat dome really starts to fade away. We're going to see that cooler air really start to come in. Here's our 8 to 10 day outlook, 8 to 14 outlook, excuse me. We're going to be seeing those temperatures really starting to cool down back to those mid 80s by the time we get into the end of the week and into Labor Day weekend. Of course, next weekend, of course, our rain chances also picking up. You see that highlighted in green here, where we're going to see some higher rain chances, but just above normal of where we should be for this time of year. Rain chances over the next couple of days really stay pretty low at Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday. Only have about a 10-20% chance of a stray shower or two. Thursday, Friday, and into next weekend is where we're watching right now. Of course, we've got a lot of activities coming up like we've mentioned. Thursday in Little Rock, we got the football game at War Memorial. Friday, high school football, and into Labor Day weekend, of course, is our highest rain chances right now. Here's a look at the forecast down at War Memorial Stadium this Thursday night. Kickoff at 6:30. Looks like we're going to stay dry outside of maybe a stray shower somewhere in the area. That's just still because we have that heat dome that's going to allow the chances of a pop-up shower. Overall, though, it's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy. It's going to be a great day for some football. I think we stay dry for the most part. It's just going to be uncomfortable, and you'll have to watch out for a stray shower. We'll be working on that exact forecast as we get a little bit closer, but good news is at least early signs showing that we'll at least be dry. It's just going to be the chances of it being very uncomfortable. Of course, that comes with the territory for some football as we get into this time of year. Rain chances, again, that's the highest peaking into Friday. What I'm going to show you right now is the long range forecast. Usually we bounce between something called the European model and the GFS model, or the American model. Both are showing that Friday into next weekend is going to be our highest chance for some rain. I think the best model right now picking that up is the European model, where we're seeing some of those rain chances coming in heading into Friday. Of course, the timeline is not exact of when the rain's going to come in. Looks like on and off showers really throughout the entire day to end the work week. But of course, it's going to allow for some cooler air to filter in as well. Northwest Arkansas, over the next 7 days, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Low rain chances Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but temperatures still into those mid to upper 90s. It's going to feel like we're in the upper 90s. And then those changes happen. Cooler air starts to filter in, and we start to see some higher rain chances as well. Temperatures drop back down into those mid 80s by the time we get to the end of the work week into Labor Day weekend. But of course, you see those rain chances start to come back up. Our best rain chances right now, Friday going into the weekend. I think we could be dodging a few of those isolated showers on and off throughout the day. I don't think any of the days are complete washouts, but scattered showers definitely can interrupt some plans. Across the River Valley, temperatures into those mid to upper 90s, definitely feeling like we're in the upper 90s, into some low triple digits when you factor in the heat index. Changes start to come around by the time we get closer towards late in the week, and that's when those rain chances come up as well. Even though temperatures are going to feel amazing outside, we got to wait for it to dry out a little bit. I think we'll be dodging those showers by the time we get closer towards the start of Labor Day weekend. So it's going to be hot over the next couple of days. Then those changes come midweek, and then we'll be working on that forecast for Labor Day weekend as we get a little bit closer, start to let those models work themselves out. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your extended forecast.